Those who will not agree will still not agree. That's the way we are. Those who will not agree will not agree. Even after the little girl who was trying to cheat jam the other day, even after the girl confessed, there were still those who did not want to accept. They were saying, "Are you sure she was not forced to confess?" So this is the way we are. The Supreme Court, let them go to the Supreme Court. It's not. It's just. And thankfully, this one 60 days. Unfortunately, Obi cannot present fresh evidence in the Supreme Court. So it's still the evidence, the pieces of evidence that he produced in the court of first instance that they are going to use. And there is no time for drama, carrying journalists to court to play videos of where somebody promised to uh, post stuff on IRF and all that. Those are not the things that will win election petition for you. No, you have to show evidence that you are the winner of the election. And your primary source of evidence is the Form EC8A that is generated on hard on a paper, which is signed by all the agents and the security agencies present at the polling center. That is the primary source of evidence. It is the most important document. That is what you must use. So, as for whether Tinubu won the election, again, I insist that Tinubu won that election. The election was very difficult. It was a very close election. And he even lost where we thought he could win. Look at Kaduna, for example. I think apart from Brendan Gwari and Sanga, there's nowhere else that Tinubu won the election in Kaduna. Nowhere else. He was well beaten in that place, despite having one of his strongest allies as governor. He was defeated in the home state of the president by Atiku. You know? So if the APC was simply writing results, honestly, Atiku would not have won all those states that he won in northern Nigeria.
That's right.
Of all the 7 states in the northwest,
Yeah.
Tinubu won only 2 states. He won only 2 states, Zamfara and Jigawa.
Yeah.
What helped him was the fact that he was competitive even in states that he lost. Apart from states like Adama and uh, I think Gombe, wherever Asiwaju lost, he usually lost with low margin. That is in northern Nigeria.
That's
And
right.
in Kano, because the PDP was dead in Kano, Ashwaju came second to Kwankwaso.
That's
The
right.
gap that he gave Atiku was in the realm of 400,000 votes. So it was difficult for Atiku to catch up because the gap that he gave him in Kano helped to neutralize some of the head start that Atiku had in some parts of northern Nigeria. And Tinubu dominated the north central. Look at a state like Kwara. He won every local government in Kwara
That's
because the
right.
people were not prepared to go back to the Saraki era. So there are many ways by which you can analyze the last election that showed that will explain clearly how this man won the election. In the case of Peter Obi, I've said it before and I'm repeating it. Peter Obi never won a single state where we have Muslim in majority. Nowhere, nowhere. He didn't win a single state where we have Muslim in majority. I don't know how you can win the election and win the election in Nigeria if you fail to do well in those states. You won't win. It's just normal, and that's why I'm not surprised. He never really pushed that he won the election at the tribunal. All he was after is for Tinubu to be disqualified. Show me evidence that before the tribunal, Peter Obi
Yeah.
presented his own results to say these are the votes that I scored.
That's
These
right.
are the votes that they took away from me. He never did that.
That's right. BKO.
There is no evidence that he said he came first. Nowhere. Nowhere where he proved conclusively that he came first in that election.
He was
Nowhere.
only
And you
challenging the
want the
process.
judges to give it to you. They can't give it to you now.